Of course I read music, but not enough to hurt my playing. That old saying reinforces the misconception that reading notation destroys the feel of music. My answer for that is tell that to Steve Gadd, John Robinson, Harvey Mason, hundreds of other studio musicians, and thousands of orchestral musicians. You have to think of your brain like a computer chip. If you overload its available processing power, you're going to have problems when you have to read notation and play music simultaneously. If you're overloading your processor, it's primarily because of three things. 1, your reading is not as good as it should be. 2, your playing is not as good as it should be. Or 3, both. A proficient and musical reader interprets notation in real time the same way a great news anchor can read the teleprompter and deliver the news flawlessly. And the best way I know how to do this is to read music every day. My college students understand this concept and relate it quickly to reading literature. For example, if they haven't read books for a while and then they take a language arts class, that first chapter or so that they read is going to be slow going and have limited reading comprehension. However, after a little bit of consistent reading, their speed picks up and reading comprehension gets significantly better. So, how do you get good at this? 1, like we've mentioned before, read notation every day. 2, use the right tool for the job. For example, if you need help with basic rhythms and stickings, I would suggest using Stick Control by Stone or perhaps any of the Wilcoxon books. If you need help with styles or grooves, try something like Funky Primer by Charles Dowd or the Chapin book for jazz. And if you need something to help with, say, big band chart interpretation, try Drum Set Reading by Ron Fink or Studio and Big Band Drumming by Steve Houghton. To wrap things up, remember that the purpose of music notation is to transmit musical ideas in the quickest, easiest, and most complete manner. However, we have to make sure that we are playing musically, and the best way to do that is to read music and play every day, because it doesn't mean a thing if you don't play with musicality. If you found this video useful, click on the links below to be taken to a new 2-minute lesson. Also, if you have questions or would like to suggest a new topic for a 2-minute lesson, contact me at drummersweeklygroovecast@gmail.com.